Hey YouTube, Cecelialane here. Week 5. 5 weeks. I'm actually late for my 5 week update, of course. Um, I've just been crazy busy. Crazy busy. And I thought yesterday was Thursday. That's how busy I've been. That I got confused about the days. And so I thought I was just going to be one day late. Nope. I'm 2 days late. Thursdays are update, weigh-in days. So I came to you last week at 191 because of all those stupid freaking steroids. This week, 186.8. Uh, mm, uh, 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 mm, uh, 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 mm, uh, 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 mm, mm, mm. Yeah. Pretty happy. Yeah. Um, Back in my size 10 jeans comfortably. Like, I put them on about a week or so ago, and I could finally get them on and zipped and closed and everything, but I had this huge thing of fat hanging over the top. And I couldn't sit down and breathe normally. Sorry, I'm wiping my face because I just wet my hair. This is looking all crazy, all cray cray, and so now the water is pouring down and making my face feel funny. Anyways, I hate that feeling. Um, but yeah, so back into the size 10 jeans, I can breathe in them even when I'm sitting down. I can breathe normally. Um, and there is no muffin top. So pretty damn exciting. Um, what else? Oh, so yeah, that last video I did about, my crappy week and whatnot. Man, the water keeps just running down. Crappy week and whatnot. I had to sit down and do a lot of research, like I had said, and I pulled a lot of recipes, and I tried to find a lot of substitute foods that are high in protein, high in fat, that I could put together or make, that don't have the sugar and what have you, so that they mimic those foods, but they are not those foods. And so I could enjoy myself, because one of my epiphanies recently was, it's just like I have diabetes. When the doctor says you have diabetes, you have two choices. You can keep eating and doing what you're doing and have to be on medication and insulin shots and, pay the price of continuing your behaviors that led you to have diabetes. Or you can change your behaviors and choose a new way of eating, a new lifestyle of eating, and make that how you eat for the rest of your life, and then most likely be able to get off of your medications and your insulin injections and live a nice, happy, fulfilling, quality of life. And obviously, I want to choose the latter and have a good quality of life. But if this is not going to be a diet for me, if this is going to be a way of life and a way that I eat all the time, I can't be on a keto diet or a low carb diet. I have to, be deciding, hey, for the rest of my life, I'm going to have to watch my carbs and my sugar. Otherwise, I'm going to make myself miserable. I'm going to end up completely and totally miserable. But I can't not acknowledge the fact that I like carbs, I like sweets, I like carby-like foods, crunchy foods and stuff sometimes. I do like to eat noodles, pasta sometimes. I may not be able to eat much of it, but I still enjoy it sometimes. I like bread sometimes. And I have a sweet tooth. So that meant to me that I just needed to find the alternatives that were equivalent to that. Because I know the reason why I was so successful in my weight loss, even though I didn't exercise when I had the VSG, was I was extremely strict on my diet. Like, I was serious about, and when I say diet, I mean my way of eating. I was extremely serious about sticking to what I was supposed to be eating and eating how I was supposed to be eating like 6 to 8 meals a day, and staying high protein and moderate carbs and moderate to low fat and moderate to low sugar. And the way that I did that was I figured out all of the foods that I loved that fell into the right category of appropriate foods, and I focused all on those. I didn't go eating shit I didn't like to try and be healthy or stick to my diet. I just figured out what all of the foods that are appropriate for the diet that also happen to be foods that I really, really adore, so that I would be excited about it and not feel like I was being deprived. And I focused on those. And I was like, hey, that's exactly what I have to do here. I have to focus on all the stuff that I really, really love that falls under the category. And if there are some things that I've never cooked before, made before, done a recipe for before, that can give me the same satisfaction as, you know, the sweets or the carbs, then I need to learn how to make those things. And so that's what I've been focusing on. Just eating everything that I love that happens to be appropriate for me, and then taking the other things that I love that aren't appropriate and converting them to an appropriate recipe, by researching, you know, recipes on the internet and on Pinterest. I always want to say Pinterest. I'm so retarded. My daughter was like, Mommy, did you just say Pinterest? It's like, yes, I did. I said Pinterest. And then it's hard to say it too, Pinterest. Try saying that, Pinterest. That's hard. Anyway, so finding them on Pinterest and, you know, putting them in my trying them out, and then the ones that I like, writing into my recipe book and making them a part of, you know, my everyday life. And making sure that they're easy and super duper yummy. I made some peanut butter cookies that were amaze balls. I'll take you guys over right quick to take a look at them. But they are so delicious. They're high in protein and fat and low in carbohydrates and sugar. They have like 1 gram of sugar and 2 grams of carbohydrates. Just really delicious. So here they are. Look at those. Man. And if you could smell them, they're so peanut buttery delicious. Oh, amazing, amazing. And you see here I have some spaghetti squash here because I'm going to make some spaghetti noodles so that I can have like Italian chicken and some spaghetti with meat sauce and things like that. So things are going better. The gas, as a result of me changing my diet, you know, and finally acknowledging, hey, this is how it's going to be, the gas has subsided substantially. I mean, I think I've passed gas like 4 times in the past 3 days. And the poutine has also calmed down. Although, you know, because I eat high fat, I'm still going to poutine and stuff. And it's still stinky. I'm eating the right stuff and it's still stinky. I still have like a super supply of air fresheners and bleach and all kinds of schnizzle in my bathrooms to deal with every episode of poutine. And I still, you know, end up going to the potty and like having to pootie a couple of times within like a 40-minute hour time period. So that hasn't changed, but I'm not pootieing as often and not having gas, and definitely not having any of that horrible gas. Oh my gosh, and the pains and cramps and or the emergency pootie where I'm like, dear Lord, am I gonna make it? 5, 4, 3, 2, oh. So it's really getting better. It's getting better. It's a day-by-day thing. I just have to, you know, stay humble and make sure that I'm open to receiving constructive criticism from everybody and listening to their suggestions and doing a lot of research myself on, the appropriate diet, because guess what? I have not found the SADI-S diet out there. The one that everybody gives SADI-S people is the DS diet, and that's not totally appropriate. I should not be eating the levels of fat, I do not think, and protein that necessarily DSers should be eating, because my malabsorption is significantly less than theirs is. And I only have one limb and they have two. So I think all of those things make a difference. So I'm trying to, find my balance, and I think I'm on the road to that. And it's just going to take some time, to learn my way around. Still been working really hard on my business. Very excited about that. I'm excited like every day about that. I mean, that's nothing new. But, my husband and I have been making plans for our move to San Diego. And I've spoken with Dr. Freya about my move to San Diego, and he's really excited. And I'm so excited to have extended or expanded my role from just ambassadress to patient liaison, so that I can be there for my patients, from the beginning through the rest of their journey, and be available, for, obviously I've had to navigate the VSG diet. I've had to navigate SADI-S, which is relatively similar to DS, just, slight modifications. So, I'm hoping to be able to share all of that information that I've learned over the years and that I'm still learning with those who are going forward with the surgery from here on out. And again, if you can get your insurance to cover it, please make sure you're exhausting every effort to do that before you go into paying on your own. Because although, it's a lot less expensive in Mexico, and of course Ponce Bariatric has really good pricing, equivalent pricing to other people, and they provide, great surgery and everything. If you cannot pay out of pocket, do not pay out of pocket. Do not pay out of pocket. But if you can't go through your insurance, then definitely check out my page. Come to my page, WLS Success with cecelialane. Do not go to other websites. Come to my website, WLS Success with cecelialane, and all of the information you need is there. The registration form for the patient liaison services, the medical form for Ponce Bariatric surgery approval, all of the information about Ponce Bariatric, my recipes, research that I've done, statistical data, all of that information, everything that you could need and want is on my website. You do not need to go to other websites, and if you go through other sites, then they're probably not going to know that you're with cecelialane. So please come to my website, start there. Everything you need is there. You can apply for the surgery. You can submit your registration for the patient liaison services. Everything can be done right there. So there's no need to go anywhere else. So just want to remind everybody that. Go to WLS Success with cecelialane.com if you're interested in getting initial surgery, bariatric surgery, or you're interested in getting a revision to your surgery. And be sure to complete the patient liaison services registration so that I can have all of your information and I can start being there for you right away. And you'll have full access to me. You'll have my phone number. You'll be on my WLS Success group on MarcoPolo. You'll have access to my recipes. I did a sub channel on MarcoPolo where I cook various foods at home, and I record those in addition. So you get even more content than what I share here on YouTube. Plus, you have access to ask me any questions, and you can ask other people in the group questions. We have quite a group that's grown on MarcoPolo. So, you have access to all this information and all these people and all this support, and really great women. And it's just a wonderful thing. And something that I'm thinking about, and I would love y'all's feedback on, is I don't want to just help people who are just getting their surgery. So in other words, the patient liaison services, some of those services I'd like to extend to everybody else, even if you've already had surgery, and you're new, or you didn't have your surgery with Ponce Bariatric, or you're about to have surgery but it's not with Ponce Bariatric, etc. Or you're a couple years out and you're struggling in some ways and you just need the extra support. You want some meal planning help, you want some recipe assistance, you want some ideas, and you just need that extra support so that you can get back on track. And so I'm thinking about doing like a subscription type service that's like, $3 to $5 a month, where I do a newsletter and you get access to the MarcoPolo group and access to the recipe subgroup. And Chef Stu from the Food Network, my partner, Chef Stu, winner of Cutthroat Kitchen on the Food Network, he is going to be posting every month a recipe that is WLS appropriate, that's nice and easy. So it'll be like salad dressings, or some kind of salad, or I don't know, fish meal, or just whatever, breakfast smoothies, anything you can think of. He's going to come up with great ideas, and then he's going to do a MarcoPolo video every month that you'll have access to, and you'll be able to see and learn all these great new recipes, in addition to what I'm going to be doing, which is usually every couple of days. So I end up cooking, a couple of days a week, doing meal prepping and such like that. And I've been recording that as I've been doing it lately, so that it's on the MarcoPolo and people can get some great ideas. Because, we get food fatigue and idea fatigue, and we just get stuck into these ruts. And sometimes you need some help. So I'd love to hear what you guys think about me expanding my patient liaison type services to people beyond Ponce Bariatric, and people beyond, just getting their surgery. So it could be anybody. If you think that would be something that would be worthwhile and that you guys would like. So let me know. Please put some comments below. And then again, please go to GoFundMe, Transition Kitchen, all one word, and donate $1. Chef Stu and I am collaborating with Chef Stu on Transition Kitchen, which is a nonprofit that helps children learn life skills through the culinary arts. It also provides people who have been incarcerated an opportunity to learn culinary skills and learn this new trade so that they can go out and be in the workforce. And this is also free of charge. All of these services are, this is for a foundation, a nonprofit organization who's going to provide these services to communities, to previously incarcerated individuals, to people who are small people who want to become small business owners that are interested in the culinary arts and opening their own restaurant. So, this is going to be an amazing service, and it's going to have a very widespread impact, very important and wonderful thing that he's doing here. And I feel so lucky to be collaborating with him on this project. So please take a moment to go over to GoFundMe and donate $1. We just need $1 from everybody. And it will make such a difference. GoFundMe, Transition Kitchen. All right. I don't have a whole bunch else to say because I did, post that little update thing video recently, and not a whole bunch has happened since then, besides me getting in my size 10 jeans. Yeah, pretty exciting. Um, and I mean, that's pretty much it. And then me getting back down to 186.8, which is fucking awesome. Like, fucking awesome. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, please do. Cecilia Lane on Instagram, all one word, just like my YouTube. And I'm also on Facebook, Cecilia Brown Lane. I didn't used to share that information with everybody. So I apologize to people from, way past who sent me, which I just saw them the other day. I was not a big Messenger person, but they sent me stuff on Messenger, wanting to become friends or thanking me and things like that. I didn't even know that shit was there. I'm a damn mess. You'd think somebody with a master's certificate in IT project management would know how to navigate these applications, yet I'm telling you, like Snapchat, I don't know what the hell I'm doing on Snapchat. I'm like, Ivy, how do you... Wait, but what do you have to... Why can't I get to the faces? I'm just a damn mess. A damn mess. And it makes me embarrassed. Like, I don't want anybody to know that I have a master's certificate in IT project management, because clearly I am not IT savvy. Or maybe I'm just like back in the day IT savvy. I'm like old school. So sad to like be admitting I'm like old school. Yeah, I started working on computers when they were the green prompt. Yeah. And in high school, we took typing, and we took typing on typewriters, not computers. So, suffice to say, Cece is of a seasoned age. I'm well seasoned. Well seasoned. Yeah, I got a lot of flavor. I'm spicy. Spicy. Deliciously spicy. Oh, I did want to say this. So today I went to the thrift store to pick up some cups because I'm cheap as fuck, and I just wanted, some big plastic cups because ours have been breaking, falling apart lately. And yeah, so here are the big plastic cups that I got. Do you like my cups? They're nice cups, aren't they? Mm-hmm. $11, Steve Madden, like, you a fool, you gonna say no to that shit. I'm just saying, like, and I'm no damn fool. I know when I see a good deal. So Cecilia got herself her Steve Madden shoes, and I didn't come home with any cups. They didn't have any cups. That's why I didn't come home with any. I would have gotten some cups if they had had them, but they didn't have them. They just had the shoes. They did. I mean, really, they just got the shoes. So I got the shoes, and I came home with some shoes. My husband likes them. He liked the $11 price tag, too. Yeah. All right, guys. GoFundMe, Transition Kitchen. What do you think about my subscription services idea, like $3 to $5 a month, and expanding my offerings, my patient liaison offerings and services to everybody, regardless of whether they've been to Ponce Bariatric? Please give me your feedback on that. And don't forget, if you're interested in weight loss surgery and you've exhausted all of your insured efforts and possibilities, go to Cecilia. I'm sorry. Go to WLS Success with cecelialane.com. Go to WLS Success with cecelialane.com, and everything that you could want to know, that you need to know about, is there. And You can fill out your medical form through my website. You can register for the patient liaison services through my website. You can find out all the information about the surgeries through my website. You can read research on different surgeries and statistics on the surgeries. You can look up surgery. It just went out of my head, and I can't remember. Can't remember what it is. It's like where you're part of a group that's doing a test surgery. Yeah, out of my head. But you know what I mean. You got it, right? Okay. All that information is there. Go to WLS Success with cecelialane.com and get all your info. Get some great recipes, read some awesome quotes, watch a couple of videos, see my cooking channel videos, which you've already seen, you're probably bored of. So check it out. Go over there and check it out. Everything's there. You don't need to go anywhere else, and you don't need to confuse yourself by going somewhere else. So go to my website, WLS Success with Cecilia Lane. I love you all, and wow, 186.8, size 10, like fucking A. Awesome! So pumped. I'm so pumped. I'm gonna be rocking these fucking pumps. That's right. Fierce. I'm a diva fierce. Alright, I'm gonna stop right now because I'm starting to look stupid. I love you, YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment. And I will see you all next Thursday because I'm going to do it on time this time. I'm going to do my update on time when it's supposed to be done on Thursday, like I'm supposed to. All right? Bye, y'all.